Hi, Redland. It's good to see you today. This week, we are in a devotional series on the parables of Jesus, and today we come to the parable of the Good Samaritan. I'll read about this. It's in Luke 10, starting in verse 25. One day, an expert in religious law stood up to test Jesus by asking him this question: "Teacher, what should I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus replied, "What does the law of Moses say? How do you read it?" The man answered, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength and all your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself." "Right," Jesus told him. "Do this and you will live." The man wanted to justify his actions. So he asked Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" Well, what comes next is the parable of the Good Samaritan.
Jesus replied with this story. A Jewish man was traveling from Jerusalem down to Jericho, and he was attacked by bandits. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him up, and left him half dead beside the road. By chance, a priest came along, but when he saw the man laying there, he crossed to the other side of the road and passed him by. A temple assistant also walked over and looked at him lying there, but he also passed by on the other side. Then a despised Samaritan came along, and when he saw the man, he felt compassion for him. Going over to him, the Samaritan soothed his wounds with olive oil and wine and bandaged them. Then he put the man on his own donkey and took him to an inn where he took care of him.
He may enter the hospital.
The next day, he handed the innkeeper 2 silver coins, telling him, "Take care of this man. If his bill runs higher than this, I will pay you the next time I am here."
After this story was told, Jesus then asked the man this question: "Now, which of these 3 would you say was a neighbor to the man who was attacked by the bandits?" The man replied, "The one who showed him mercy." Then Jesus said, "Yes, now go and do the same." Well, as we talk about this, it's important to remember a few things about neighbors. The overall point is anybody who's in need is a neighbor. And there are a few ideas that I want to tease out of this. The first is that neighbors are determined by proximity. In other words, if someone is close to you, at least for the moment, that person is a neighbor. Yes, the people in your neighborhood are neighbors. The people in your apartment building are neighbors. The people you work with, in a sense, are neighbors. And the people you come across at the gas station, 6 feet apart though they may be, are neighbors. So proximity can determine who a neighbor is. Also, neighbors are determined by opportunity. In other words, when we have an opportunity to meet a need, we have an opportunity to be a neighbor. So, recently we had a whole church theme, a vision about neighboring. Hi, neighbor. We're supposed to be neighbors. And I think one of the great questions is, am I asking about who is my neighbor, or am I asking to whom can I be a neighbor? Most importantly, if we're really going to love our neighbor as ourselves, then we want to help our neighbor know God and know Him better. And so think about the people in your life to whom you can be a neighbor. Maybe they have a chance to know God a little better through your actions. We are praying for you, and we can't wait to be all together again. Until then, feel free to tune in tomorrow. There will be another devotional. Talk to you later. Hi there.
Hi.
Have you seen any bandits running around lately?
No. They must have been over there. Their uniforms were over there, and I found his sword.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. You be careful, okay?